Hey everyone, happy Saturday. I am cleaning, doing some spring cleaning here in my barn. And I'm going to do this little live stream for a little while, see how many people come in. I know it's almost lunchtime for everyone. And I'm going to keep cleaning my workbench, and I need to clean up from this past trapping season. So I'm going to work and clean and talk to you all while I do this. So, one here. That's awesome. I am gonna figure out what I need to clean up, and I'm gonna keep going. Hey, Jeremy, how's it going? Thanks for stopping in. Sorry if I bump anything or. Hey, Cody, I'm just doing a little spring cleaning and getting my workbench all cleaned up. I got a just looking now. I got a ferro rod. It ended up breaking. Tried using it a couple weeks ago when I made my rabbit bites out on the fire pit. The handle came undone from the rod, so I'm going to have to get some glue and put it back in there. I think it's poorly made, actually, to be honest with you. So, found a fork from the kitchen, too, so that needs to go back in the house. Um, Coffee mug. Yeah, bunch of stuff from the house. I'll have to watch that one, jig tying. That's the thing I want to do too. Is I want to get some fishing stuff together, and I need to get a new battery put in there. So maybe I can put some in there now. No, I can't. I don't have a 9-volt battery. Put that on my list. Hey, Raymond, thanks for stopping in. Morning. Yeah, actually, it's Cody. It's getting to be. It's supposed to get about pretty dang close to 50 degrees. It's almost. I'm pretty sure it's almost there already. It's definitely t-shirt weather. I got a flannel shirt on. It's kind of cool here in my barn. But I'm going to be doing some of this too this spring. I got to organize all of this. It's the minnow trap slash crayfish trap, which is I'm going to do more so crayfish. Just throw it right here too. But we had wind. When the heck was it? Thursday. Man, oh man, gusts up to like 40 to 50 mile an hour again. The regular wind speed was going to be 30 miles an hour. Winds up to 40 to 50. It's not fun out there working. But I'm going to keep cleaning and trying to organize what I can. This needs a battery. This needs to be put here. I went out crow hunting this morning and I missed one. I got it on video, but it wasn't a whole lot of footage as far as crows. There's crows, but not enough to. They sure got smart since the last time I shot at them. Got some guy out setting fires all over. Oh, my turn. I hope you find them and hang. To be honest with you, how much? Why would someone do that? Hey, Bicknell Bunch. Glad you're listening and not watching. Keep your eyes on the road, right? Hey, give me a thumbs up. I can't see how many thumbs up I ended up getting, but hopefully there's 4 thumbs up. There's 4 people watching. All in hay, huh? Yeah, those cows got to eat. Oh, I want to show you guys something. This is a buck that I shot a few years ago. It I think it was one of my son's first hunts that he went on, tagged along with, and where we were sitting by a farmer's place, we weren't seeing anything. Then my aunt called my dad and said that there was a buck out in the field with a doe. So we packed up, went to my aunt's house, aunt and uncle's house, and we kind of started making a little bit of a drive. And we got to the point where we were close enough. All of a sudden, the buck stood up and took off along with the doe went the opposite way towards my dad. And this buck got up, running. I put up the gun, boom, dropped it. And to this day, my son will never forget that. He goes on the way home. He goes, Dad, that was the coolest hunt. Can't quit smiling. It was so cool. So that was a fun hunt, and he wanted to do some hydro dipping. You take some spray paint, put a container of water, put a bunch of spray paint on the top of the water, and you swirl it around, and you dip it in there, kind of swish it around to get all the paint back over the top of the antlers. Then once you feel it's time to bring it up, you bring it up through the paint, and this is what you get. It's kind of cool, but I don't know if I would necessarily do one myself. I let him do this because it was a school project for him. So I'm going to hang this back up, and I'll show you the buck I got this past season. This one thing I want to do too is today is take that buck to a car wash and clean it up a little bit. This is the buck I got this year, or this past year season. So, yeah, it needs to go to the car wash. It's starting to smell kind of rank. It's not bad, but it's not good. So I want to take that to the car wash and kind of spray it down as best as I can. Then put it in some not boiling water, simmering water. That's a nice buck. I'll never forget this hunt either. That was so much fun. So yeah, this is what I'm doing today. Is I need to probably go and visit my parents too for a little while. Not too many people in here. 3 people. It's a Saturday. That's all right. It's nice out. Just gonna tidy up some. I need to. There's a lot of cardboard on the floor that I need to throw out from trapping. Yeah, that's a nice buck. I like that buck a lot. I wish I would have had that on video. That was so cool. Unbelievable. 2 of you in here. That's all right. If we get 0, I guess I'll just shut it off. Try to get maybe a half hour out of this or something. Trying to think of some stories that I could tell you. Yeah, those crows this morning. I went in the same spot. I think today's the last day for it. So I'd like to get out this afternoon, maybe. But I also want to start a fire in the fire pit and make some venison steaks and some tenderloin. Not backstraps yet. I don't know why I want to save that, but I want to save that for when it's a little bit warmer outside so I can smoke them a little bit and put them in a frying pan or something like that. Any fishing plans? Yeah, Cody. Actually, I've had an idea for the last couple weeks now. Is I want to try to do some, try to make now I'm talking, I'm gonna have to sit. It's kind of like story time here. Sorry about that. I got a new tripod, but I'm gonna call it back to basics with fishing for guys and gals that don't have access to a boat or anything like that. So I want to set up my tripod or put the chest harness that I have on for my phone and fish off of piers or try to find some ponds around here. Just fish off of them for a little bit, try for some bass and maybe some bluegill, and just do some regular good old fashioned bobber fishing. You know, put a night crawler on, catch the little ones. Just I don't know, show people that you can still fish if you don't have a boat, kind of a thing. I know there's a lot of people that do it, but I think it'd be something kind of neat to put on video, fishing from shore for bass, or maybe get your feet wet a little bit, or my feet wet a little bit. We'll see how that goes. But any big fishing plans? Probably not. If anything, I'll probably fish up in Eagle River where the cottage is at, and maybe hop in a canoe or something there, and or the deck boat that's up there, and skirt the shoreline and try for some bass. I want to way cheaper to fish without a boat, that's for sure. Yeah, I'd like to get a flat bottom boat just because it's a little bit more sturdier, I guess, for lack of a better term. But a rowboat, you want to stand up in that thing just kind of rocks back and forth all the time. I don't really care for that. But that's what I want to do as far as my fishing plans this summer, and to trap some crayfish and boil them up some more. So you got a turkey hunt coming up pretty soon too, huh, Cody? Fishing. I'm sure you got some fishing plans. Well, as soon as the ice is out, I'm sure you'll be on the water. What else do I want to do this summer? Well, the other night I mentioned what is foraging. The soon as the ground warm, soon as the air temperature warms up a little bit more, the wild onions should be popping up soon. So that'll be the one of the um, first things to green up in the woods. Kentucky, then hopefully 5 of us in Minnesota for turkey hunting, right? Or fishing. Um, yeah. What else am I gonna do this summer? Oh, there's a little pond that I found looking for um, antler sheds last weekend. It's on public land, and there's some ponds. I want to see if there's some fish in there. I don't know if there's fish at all, or if they are, I don't think anybody really fishes it because I don't see any vehicles in the parking right, or not parking right, in the little parking lot that enters the public land. So yeah, I'm thinking that there should be some nice panfish in that little pond. Actually, there's two ponds. I'm gonna fish one side and have a bobber for one pole and use some rubber baits for um, see if there's any bass in there. And there's a little creek that runs through too. Maybe there's something like smallies or something there. I don't know. It's hard to say, I guess. It'd be kind of cool if there was some smallmouth in there. Been watching a lot of videos on YouTube for bass fishing in for all kinds of different rigs, like the wacky rig and Texas rig, and I need to learn how to do the. I kind of know how to do the polymer knot, or there's another knot too that seems fairly easy. One in here. Well, 15 minutes, 60 minutes into it. So, well, I think if 15 minutes is all I'm going to have, 16 minutes, so be it. I don't know who's all in here yet. Two people are still in here. Maybe it's Raymond and Cody. That's the uni knot. Yeah, that's the one I was thinking about. I don't know if it's a uni or double uni, but those seem pretty easy to do. I'll have to look it up again just to refresh my memory. You're all right. Cool. You guys are still here. The four of us. So, um, any other plans? No, I think that's it. It's just I'm sure we'll be. I'm sure I'll have some kind of goofy YouTube short videos. I thought of one today, but there's something I needed to get for today with the first day of spring, but I kind of dropped the ball on that a little bit. That would have been I think, a funny one. Maybe next year if the YouTube shorts are still a thing. It seemed like they're from Ryan G. Johnson. I think YouTube shorts are kind of getting a little bit of traction. I think he commented on them, and so if he thinks they're a good idea, I think I might go with it too. I just can't seem to do shorts. Yeah, I don't know. For me, they're a way for me to uh, express my uh, sense of humor, I guess, other than me telling jokes on my regular videos. That's a good idea. What is your first name? I'm sorry. I probably is it. I think it's Jay or something like that. You know that one with the one this past Wednesday with the hump day with the app that I have for editing. I'm really starting to explore it a little bit more. I'm finding not a lot of stuff on there, but the voice changing. I'm like, I gotta go with that with the hump day. Jay, that's what I thought. I'm sorry if I apologize if yeah. I'm sorry for not calling you by your first name. If you want your first name said on here, but yeah, I think I don't mind doing YouTube shorts. My retention is really good on some of them. One, the turkey hunting one, scouting for turkeys, and what the heck was the shed hunting. I think there's a lot of people that were maybe, oh man, that sucked, but I still got a view after the Tom turkey with the nice beard and the shed hunting video. With those two shorts, I ended up getting over 500, like I'll say 550 views for both of them. That actually, Matt's was funny. I don't know if he'll get any backlash from it, but so be it. I don't. If he cared, he wouldn't have done it. What kind of tracks? These are work boots. It must be Republican. Oh man, I chuckled actually out loud. Yeah, Jay, that with that, what your idea with the dog? What was it? Dog training? Yeah, that'd be really neat. I'd watch it. I love when I had my black lab. I actually that was the best dog I ever had. When you train it all summer from when she was a pup. I started at 4 months with her with obedience and things like that. Then I went to the local kennel club for um, tips and pointers for retrieving with waterfowl. And I worked through her through the whole summer. And I went to one of the members of the kennel club. He's the president now, and he gave me some tips and pointers, and I worked on it. And it was so gratifying after I shot my first goose on the river. She ran down the bank of the river. I think the bank of the river from the surface of the water to the top had to be like 6 to 7 feet, a 6 to 7 foot drop. She went out and got that goose, retrieved it, swam through the duck decoys, and climbed up that riverbank and brought it right by my feet. I'm like, that was the coolest thing I ever experienced. It was so much fun. Gail Southern Living. Hey, thanks for stopping by. I'm supposed to be doing some spring cleaning. That was the plan out here in my barn, but I got to tell him some stories, and this is where I ended up. Yeah, that turkey short was pretty fun. Jake is inspired to do turkey short, just can't find his beard. All right. Um, yeah, I could watch guys train dogs for waterfowl all day long. I don't know if you get Jay or Cody too. I don't know if you guys heard of the Manitowoc County Kennel Club. There's guys that come from way out of state. I think the facility is like if almost 200 acres of training property, and there's guys that come here for field trials, and I mean it's a big ordeal. There's trucks from all over that come to our to the kennel club, to the training facility. Yeah, talking's more. Yeah, it sure is. Once in a while, I've been wanting to do this for the last month, but every Saturday I want to go out and make some videos and um, edit and things like that. This kind of took a back seat. It needs to get done soon. I don't I don't know how far they do come from out of state to our area for field trials, but it's pretty neat seeing all those trucks and trailers to haul dogs. It's amazing. It's some of them labs. I don't know if they're. I'm thinking 95%, 98% of the dogs that come up are Labradors. I'm sure there's a few that are maybe Chesapeakes, and maybe some Springer, but most of it's all water dog. Maybe some golden retrievers too, but it's amazing how expensive one dog can be. It's unbelievable. Almost, I think a friend of mine he bought numerous labs, and I think this up in one to probably $2,000 to $3,000 worth for one dog for a puppy. But yeah, I love watching how dogs work like that. It is so much fun. It's I think I don't know if it's on the Sportsman's channel or Outdoor channel, but there's a duck hunting show. I forget what it is, but there's a little segment in the show giving tips and tricks on training your lab, which I thought was pretty cool. And it's amazing how labs can actually want to work and please you. It's amazing. All this talking, I should probably have something to drink. My mouth is kind of dry. As I do these lives on StreamYard, I'm thinking about bringing someone up. Not now, but in the near future. I got to figure out who I'd want to bring up, and I want to just have like a little chit chat and just have a good conversation with that individual. Just kind of have a good time and kind of have like an interview kind of a thing. But I think I need to have some questions lined up, obviously, and just go from there. And maybe it'll rabbit trail on a topic and then ask another question. Who knows? It could go on forever, maybe, maybe not forever. But my goal today is to get this situated in here. So I'm almost on a half hour here. I'm thinking if I talk for another 2 minutes, it'll get me a half hour. So hopefully I can get some hours built up with the people watching and others watching eventually. Yeah, it's amazing. The first one I did, I was out here in my barn on my laptop, and it's amazing how quick the time goes. I start and I look at how much time went past, let's say 10 minutes, and as you get to talking, all of a sudden it's an hour or 2 hours later. It's like, wow, that went quick. Yeah, the more I'm looking at the icons down below on my phone here, and mic, camera, guest, and more. I don't want to click the more because I don't want to end up. Maybe I will. I'll just test it right now. Are everyone still there? Yeah. Post, comment, layout, private chat, broadcast info. All right, I'll just go back. Everyone still there? That was a dumb idea. All right, okay. Well, at least I'm back. I didn't have to restart anything. My shortest live is 40 minutes and the longest is 6.5 hours. I don't know if I could go that long. Heck, this morning at my little crow hunting excursion, I'm sitting there waiting for crows, and as they're flying over and flying past and not committing to my decoys, I'm thinking I could be at home right now cleaning up. Yeah, right, Raymond. I probably shouldn't do that. Pushing buttons. Well, what better time to do it when there's only 4 people in here, right? I could have had like 15 to 20 people in here, and I would have lost them just like that. They would have clicked off or something. Thanks for sticking around. 30 minutes in right now. What time is it? Oh, maybe that clock does work. I don't think it does. Yeah, it does. I did reset it. It's 12:15. I think it's time for lunch. Well, on here I'm on comments right now. Banners. What does banners do before I push anything? And brand. Mark J. Larson. What's up, buddy? Yeah, I'm doing good. I'm supposed to be cleaning out here, and I pulled my stool over here, and now I'm sitting down. I thought I could do 2 things at once, but kind of terrible at multitasking. Oh, Raymond, yeah, you're obviously 2 hours ahead. Hopefully, I'm done by 2:15 Central Time. There's a lot of stuff I want to do today. Tomorrow, I'm not going to be doing anything. We're going out to meeting up with a friend of mine up in Green Bay, and from high school. We chit chat here and there, but he moved away and I stayed here, kind of a thing. And another friend of mine and his wife, which are 2 classmates, and my wife were going up by his place, and we're gonna go out to eat. All right, cool, you're back. Yeah, so am I. I kind of skipped up for a little bit. I'm pushing buttons on, or not buttons, but icons down below Cody, and I kind of disappeared for a second or two, 3, 10. Hey, Ma. Hey, Mom. I'll, I want to try to get over today, but I'm out here flapping my yap. I want to get this cleaning done. And did you cook your crow yet? Yes, I did, and the video will be up this afternoon. That's another thing I got to do too. I think you'll like it, the video. You'll see. Um, Mom, but yeah, Pat Caltish, my mom. So if you didn't pick up on that yet. I want to clean this out, and hopefully I can come over this afternoon sometime. I want to start a fire in the fire pit and cook some venison over it, but if that doesn't happen, I'll put it in a crock pot or something. But we're getting back. We're going to meet up with a friend of mine up in Green Bay. We're going out for lunch tomorrow, and just what button did you hit? I don't know. I pushed down below. There's a bunch of icons. It's microphone, camera, guests, and more with 3 dots. And I tapped that, and I tried to get back to the live stream, and it cut me out. So yeah, we're gonna go up there and have lunch and just kind of reminisce a little bit. Haven't seen him probably. I'd be lying if I said 2 3 years or more. Just chit chatting on the phone and Facebook back and forth. That's about it. Hey, Mom, is Dad watching, or what is he doing? Watching a hunting show? Or is he watching me flap my gums? Make sure you make sure you hit that thumbs up. I think I'll maybe go for another 10 minutes yet. Then I gotta get my butt in gear here. I love doing this stuff, talking. One thing I don't like is the long pauses. Mark, I saw you. I saw your. Obviously, I commented on your videos with tanning. I need to try that out. I wanna. I don't know if I want to try catch a possum next year and try it on that and see how that goes, just for an experiment kind of a thing. I don't know how much I want to get into it as far as what you have set up. I don't know if I need that big of a setup. I'm not real certain. Yeah, I don't want to use a raccoon hide. They're kind of, hey, Daddy Duck, thanks for stopping in, brother. Um, I know coon hides are, I guess they can go from $3 to $10, and I think last year I got $15 a piece for two of them. All right, yeah, Cody, I'll have to look at that. I wanna maybe this coming fall. I'm gonna try hunting them too. Just sit on the ground and hit my raccoon call and my that rebel, that lucky duck rebel. I think it's the rebel, and try to yeah, I saw those tracks in the woods, and see how that works for coon hunting this coming fall. They must be Republicans. How many views did you get on that already? I think I watched it twice. That's about like mine. I would practice on possum or raccoon hide. Flushing is the key to all. Yeah, I know the. Yeah, Flushing. Just thinking back on a raccoon, um, there's a lot of fat on that needs to come off. How's a possum? They got a lot of fat, or are they like a muskrat and a rabbit where they don't have much? I suppose I watched it like a true Republican. Had a boy, Cody. I think if I catch a possum next year, I think that's what I'm gonna do. I'll clean it, flesh it, and maybe how long would they last in a freezer, Mark? If I would skin one out, flesh it, and put it in the freezer till spring, you think that would be okay? I should probably plug my phone back in. Well, I don't think my mom's watching anymore. She hasn't responded. As I'm sitting here, there's something that's not going to get done today. My main goal is to get my workbench, for one, cleaned off the floor and power wash that deer skull that I have. Hey, question for you guys, the ones that did the live stream more, or what is the banners? What does that do? Does that put like a scrolling banner across the bottom here? Trying to emulate Tom stepping on my comedy routine. Man, I think I'm gonna keep doing that. The funny stuff that's in my head, I'm gonna actually try to put out in a video for a short. Okay, Cody. All right, Mark. Yeah, if yeah, I don't. Possums didn't break much, did they? Maybe a buck. I think I saw someone on Grunwald's Facebook live stream or Facebook Live that some guy got like a buck or a buck 50, maybe $2 for Jackson Hood Outdoors. Hey, thanks for stopping by. Just I'm supposed to be doing some spring cleaning in my barn here, and it's not getting done. I thought I'd try and um, do a live stream and clean at the same time. And obviously, I'm just doing a live stream right now. Multitasking isn't a strong point with me when it comes to stuff like this. I got to read comments and comment on the comments or questions, and I don't want to miss anybody's questions or comments, I guess. Um, I sent in a row. Tom got stuff rolling around. Yeah, hopefully it's not marbles. I forgot what I was gonna say. Thanks, Matt. All right. I asked the question about the banners. What about the Icon brand? What does that do? I don't want to push it because I don't want to disappear again. Maybe I will try it. I don't want to try it. That's how things happen. Oh, what the heck? Well, if this doesn't work, hope you all have a good day. I'm going to push the brand tab. Oh, nothing. Oh, I see what that is. Huh. Minimal bubble block StreamYard. Oh, I could add my own. Oh, that's cool. Overlay video clips. Is that what like Boxy does or what? I don't know. Background. I'll just stick with what's here. StreamYard. Cool. All right, I'll go back. There we are. Oh, coons are easy to flesh, just a little rough around the shoulders. Yeah, I've experienced that too. That's kind of that's a hard start, that's for sure. I need to get a new skin fleshing knife, one that's a little bit sharper. The one that I got was more or less for pushing for fleshing instead of cutting, but I filed it down to an edge, and then I use that for fleshing. Coons are I gotta read the rest of your comment, Mark. Yeah, it's not sharp to the point where it's like a thin piece of metal. I use the same side for starting like around the neck area and the shoulders, and then I'll just take it easy on when I start pushing the flesh off and the fat. Oh, what I want to do next year with the coon fat is I seen Coon Creek Outdoors. He used the fat to render down, and he made suet cakes out of it. I thought of that, then I saw him do it, and then I knew I definitely want to do that. Also, it's a good way to utilize the animal. I don't know if people want to use it at their homes. I can't see why not. I don't think I'd sell it, but I just like giving that stuff away. 4 people still here. Yeah, like I said the other night, I ended up with 2,000 watch hours. I'm halfway there for that, and I'm almost like 40 away from 500 so far for subs. So we'll see how that goes. I don't know if I should do a giveaway. I don't know how to do a giveaway, or uh, I know I just by watching, I know other people's done them, and they just get emails and stuff like that for addresses. So we'll see how that goes. But a friend of mine, Augie, the guy from that has the channel Sets and Outdoors, I've been talking to him. Well, I work with him, and he, I said I need a logo, a different logo besides my face for a logo for my channel, my profile. He came up with one. It looks really nice. It was a good idea. So I need to go further on it so I can possibly put it on a mug. It would definitely look nice on a mug and maybe a t-shirt eventually, or stickers for your truck cap, or you like I have a thermos. I got a bunch of stickers on that. So I need to get that ball rolling for that so I can get some decals or stickers made up for people, and have that all squared away. Instead of, I'm a year into doing YouTube and I don't really have a decent logo. I'd like to have one. All right, Mark. I'll have to write that down. I know I could probably go back to the live chat, but hang on. Person. Cool, Mark. Thanks. Yeah, I'd like to. I I'm not one. My personality is I don't like asking for help. Why, I don't know. I don't know if pride is bad, but I want to try to figure that stuff out on my own. I know he's done a few. He's done yours too, right, Cody? And if correct me if I'm wrong. Um, I just, even at work, if I need help, I'm too stubborn to ask for it. I'll do it myself because I don't want to. I feel like I'm bothering someone if I ask them, but that's the way I am. I don't know if it's a German thing, being bullheaded and stubborn, or stupid. I don't know, but yeah, it's the idea that Augie had from Stetson Outdoors. That was a cool idea. All right, like I should talk to him. I don't know. Being stubborn. I know, but I have if I if I asked for someone to do something, I don't have anything to give back. That's the way I am. I want to return the favor somehow, and I got to have that idea of returning a favor before I ask. It could be a stubborn mister. Yeah, I know, but that's the way I am. I gotta, yeah. Rather, at work, what I used to do, I'd rather see myself bust my butt, and so no one else has to. I don't know if that's a good thing or not, but I don't know if that's a good quality or just. good work ethic or not. But yeah, that's the way. I'll talk to him though, see what he thinks, and I'll have to draw up what Augie had and take a picture of it and send it to him, see what he thinks. Well, I'm 50 minutes into this. I was gonna do a half hour, then I was gonna do 45 minutes, and now I'm almost up to an hour. If I can ramble on just for 10 more minutes, that'd be fine. Then I gotta plug my phone back in. Hey, is the picture pretty clear and the sound, or is it lagging, or is it pixelated? I know it's narrow. I know, Mark. Well, it's almost. I need to get something to eat, I think, but I'm trying to lose some weight. I'm trying to do that intermittent intermittent fasting. It helps a little bit. Oh, all right. Thanks, Raymond. It helps a little bit, but um, you got to get past that hunger feeling once in a while. Then I'm fine. Cool. I think my phone does a lot better job than my laptop. For some reason, when I watch, just kind of go back and watch a little bit, it seems like a lower quality picture or video from my laptop. I don't know if I can get a different like an adapter for a webcam or something to mount to it. But that's the one that's I love a clear picture on a TV or a phone when it's all granulated. I don't know, I just don't care for that. I keep looking at Cody's comment, quit being stubborn, mister. I can see his finger, quit being stubborn. One of these. Yeah, so what I need to do too is go in the house and fix my ferro rod. I want to try to use that to start my fire in the fire pit later. I don't know if we have any glue in the house. Well, maybe my old I have a utility box for when I used to bow hunt. I have um a glue stick where you have to use a candle to melt the glue. I think that's what I should put in here. That's some strong glue. Once it dries, it's on there for good. I used to use that glue for gluing it, gluing my inserts into my arrows when I when I used to bow hunt. That's something too I'd like to get back into, but you sit there and you don't see anything. You kind of get burnt out with sitting there and not seeing anything. Then your mind starts to wander, and as you're sitting there with your mind wandering, you're thinking of things that could be done at home, or you could be doing something else. And I know sitting out there is peaceful, but sometimes I don't know. I don't have the property anymore to bow hunt. I hate to go on public land just because it's public. I don't know. I need to find some good hunting land again for bow hunting. Get myself a doe or two or something like that. I'm not really in. I'm like every other guy with antlers. It'd be nice to get a nice big buck, but even those little ones, like I showed over here, I'd be happy with that too. I'd be happy with just venison in the freezer. More venison. That's my ultimate goal, is to live off the food that I get and not rely on store-bought stuff all the time. Five more minutes, guys. I'm going to shut her down. I'm trying to ramble on as much as I can to pass this 5 minutes. Actually, almost 4 minutes now. So then I need to get things done in here. So, maybe if my phone's up to doing it later, and if I have a fire going, maybe I'll do one from around the fire pit. Maybe I'll have my laptop. Maybe the Wi-Fi is strong enough where I can take my laptop outside and sit in a chair around the fire pit and see the glow of the fire on my face. I gotta stretch this out to an hour. I got 3.5 minutes left. Can I do it? Cheer me on. I'm such a dork. Oh yeah. Hope everyone's Saturday goes well. It's nice here. I know, Cody, you got wind over by you. I'm sure we'll end up getting that somehow or another. Maybe the jet stream's still up by you guys, or it's gonna go right across the top of Wisconsin, northern Wisconsin, or upper Michigan. Dork, dork, dork. That reminds me of a comment a couple live streams ago or so, earlier when we were doing these. Something with, I think it was Cody. What the heck? The Backwoods were talking about the Three Stooges and laughing like Hurley. No, 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 no. No, you can keep the wind. We had enough on Thursday. It's actually kind of breezy now. They're probably shy on me having a bonfire later, but I want to cook over it though too. So, no, no, no. I saw that. What Matt put, dark, dark, dark. Oh, I know what it was from. It was Backwoods. He had a live stream going, something about talking about a chicken, and all of a sudden you said something about laughing like Curly or something like that time. And no, no, no. Boy, the Three Stooges, I love them guys. They are so funny. Good humor. So the countdown is on. Less than or a little over a minute now, so I'm gonna be calling her quits. You guys have an awesome weekend. I may do a live tonight. I don't know. Maybe, maybe not. I'll just enjoy the fire. Maybe I'll do a Facebook Live later on this evening or something. We'll see. So you all have a good weekend. I got 40 seconds left. Think I can do it. I can ramble on a little bit more. It is 12:42. I'm going to probably go in, get something to eat, take my phone in the house, plug that in, charge it, and come back out here and do what I need to do and turn on the radio. Yes, and hit that thumbs up, please. Thanks. Thanks, Matt. Tell a joke. I got 10 seconds left. Joke, 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 joke. Darn it. I know there's a bunch of them. You know, I can't. I'm going to end up screwing it up. You guys have a good weekend. Have a good rest of your Saturday. Give us a joke. All right, fine. I'm trying to think. Now I'm on the spot. Something about some manufacturers about making, they're not making 12-inch rulers any longer. Longer than a foot. I don't know. I messed it up. See, I have that joke somewhere in my gallery for on my phone. I gotta write it down. I used to write down. Here, I'll show you quick. I know wanted to do this. A couple streams ago, or on a video, I actually wrote down the joke so I could just look over behind my phone and remember what to say. Well, this joke was, I've said it before, I had a happy childhood. My dad used to put me in tires and roll me down the hill. Those were good years. There you go. I know I said it before and I said it again. So, well, everyone, I'm going in the house and enjoy the little things.